This is the time when the first fish turned into amphibians. This is the time when trees first evolved. In fact, this is the time when plants totally colonized the land. This was the time interval when the land, which had been unobtainable to life, was conquered in its entirety. And yet at the same time, an enormous die-off happens here. Oh, I hate these things, sorry. So the area where we study this is in Australia. It's a beautiful place. This is Windjana Gorge, another World Heritage Site. And what we're looking at here is an entirely coral reef up to here, and then an entirely microbial reef. Animals produce the reef to this point. The mass extinction happens, and the world is taken over by microbes. Microbes fully capable of making big, heavy calcium carbonate structures. This is our world, and this is a short interval when the world went back to what it had been before animals. This is a modern-day coral reef. This is a barrier reef, some among the most beautiful reefs on Earth. Here's the deep ocean here, and the reefs go back and forth, beautiful shallow water here and very deep water here, and then giant carbonate-rich lagoons. Well, this place in Australia is a perfect fossil preserved reef like this. So here's a picture from a small airplane we took, and the same thing. You can see off in the distance, this back and forth and back and forth. Deep water was here, the reef front here, the shallow reef here. And this little river cutting through us lets us really see this place. And what we see is, to me, horrific. One of my Australian colleagues with his hand on corals. You can see these nice corals here and here. All these lumps are beautiful coral reefs. And what we find upon them is black strata that was produced in the absence of oxygen. And what we find within this black strata is more horrific yet. At that time, at the time that the Permian extinction happened, at the time the Triassic extinction happened, the Earth underwent a paroxysm. This is a beautiful model from a group in Berkeley in which they've taken a portion of the Earth away. This is the Earth's crust and part of the mantle gone away. And these things that look like great big hydrogen bomb explosions are in fact structures we call flood basalts. A flood basalt is nothing less than the interior of the Earth suddenly pushing its way to the surface and spreading out as a gigantic lava flow. It's not a single volcano like we have behind Quito. It's a time when thousands of square miles get covered by slow-moving lava. Well, you'd be burned up if you were hit by that, but the problem with these is they bring up volcanic gas, and the volcanic gas most dangerous is carbon dioxide. Every one of these is of a different age. One of these is of the Permian age. One of these is the Devonian age. One of these